Hey, what's up 300? This bull's on parade. One of these days Death Machine will join us for some of these videos, but he just kind of got busy. But good war against Solid 15. That was awesome. I've already gotten a couple questions from some of the Town Hall 8 guys about what we're going to do about this next war, and obviously we're going to do what we do, but we got this crew IBEW Resistance, only 35 wins, and they've got some pretty bad bases, but I think one of the big questions, I think a lot of us Town Hall 9, like Tar, OMC, Just, Jabbo, Death Machine, I know Allison, a lot of us hire Town Hall 9s, and even you hired Town Hall 8 guys get questions, you know, as far as I know, guys are, when they're wanting to make the switch from dragons to hogs, they get the question. So I'm just, for a little while, until some of the Town Hall 8 guys quit asking, I'm going to do some of these videos on base IDs and scouting out bases for hogs. So I've found 5 of them, really. There's, I mean, a whole bunch of these Town Hall 8s that are good hogging bases, but here's 5, and I'm going to try to be quick, which I never am. But number 25, this Paul here, this is a good hogging base right here. You see this clan castle stuck way out here. Ain't gonna be too hard to lure a clan castle. There's only 1 or 2 spots on the inside where there can be a giant bomb. The rest of that stuff's going to be outside more than likely, so you don't have to worry too much. I mean, if I had to guess, they're probably Teslas, if I had to guess. So he's probably going to have a giant bomb somewhere, maybe somewhere out here where you might try to lure the CC, might have popped a bomb in. I mean, he's got several holes. It's not too bad. I'd probably drop a giant, right here, let him slowly walk out, because he ain't going to be targeted for a minute. But it'll be pretty easy to lure them out. You don't have to worry about any splash damage. Lure them up to about right here, and just make sure you pack a couple wizards in case they got a dragon, and just take that dragon out. Let your witches start running, let them take off, and with this being so wide open and all this kind of this bullshit sitting around out here, when you drop your hogs, make sure you drop a test hog, just so he's not running over a giant bomb as he comes running in to start taking stuff up. And if you drop your clan castle troops, your kill squad up here to kill that enemy CC, if you take that enemy CC out right here and they start coming in, go ahead and drop your hogs to one side of that. Don't let your witches and your other stuff start coming up here and start taking this stuff out and then start taking fire from that mortar. What I mean is, don't start killing stuff up here and then dropping your hogs from down here, and then letting all these other defenses start targeting your kill squad. Go ahead and take some of that stuff out so that kill squad can continue to do work on this trash on the outside of the building. Alright. I'm going to move up to 21. This is another one just asking for it. I mean, if I had to guess, that's probably a Tesla right there. This one's going to most likely have bombs, but I mean, look how, a couple giants, or shoot, they're not even really going to be targeted by, the only thing they'd be targeted by is these 3 those 2 cannons, and that shoot. Go ahead and drop you some hogs on that mortar right there. Go ahead and take out some of that while you're luring your clan castle. and you know, it's just too easy. I mean, they've got a built-in anchor right here. I like, if you can, try to anchor. And what I mean by anchor, you know, when you're going to draw them out, but then you have to put like a barb or something over here to go ahead and get them to start walking over to you. When you anchor, try to do that as close to the clan castle as you can, because sometimes you see guys when they run hogs, they run out of time because you know, they lure the clan castle over here and then drew them all the way back up here to the top. You know, I mean, you wouldn't need to do that on this one, but you know, it can take a little bit for those troops to go all the way up to the top. So if you can, and like I said right here, you don't have to worry about splash damage if you're smart and you took out that mortar while you're at it. You don't really have to worry about it too much. So there's that one. And honestly here, I always like I said, I always like to put a test hog down. The one thing about it, there's not, you know, there's going to be trap. You know, there's traps around here, but there's really, you know, there's not a lot you can do about that. I mean, if you took that out right there, you know, say you started from here, your hogs will go from here to here to here to here, and then they're going to jump up to here. There's probably a Tesla here, here, here. You know, and you'll probably get your hogs, they'll probably split right here over that air sweeper. So, you know, they'll come here and you might lose some here. You might lose some here. But, yeah. So that's for 21. And I'm going to go up 1 to 20. Basically, the meat and potatoes of this video is, if you want to hog a base, this will be a good clan to try to go after. They got several good hogging bases. Same thing right here. I like this one. And having said all this, guys, if you have your base, if your base is set up with your clan castle over here on the side, change it. I mean, there's no reason to have your storages in the middle. I mean, this is bad for farming and war. This is just a terrible setup. I use storages as kind of a tank. You know, I set them up on spots where my base is, I feel like, is vulnerable, and I want, say, a king or a wizard to spend a bunch of time beating up on before they move in. Set those things up somewhere else. They got a ton of hit points, so set them up somewhere else. Put that thing in the middle. Make it hard for people to lure your clan castles out, which these bases are just set up real bad. So this, you know, take your pick how you want to lure this thing out. If I had to, again, if I'm guessing there's only 3 spots, 1, 2, 3, there's probably Tesla sitting inside there. He's going to have his bomb sitting somewhere else. So drop a test hog whenever you start dropping them. You know, you can anchor real easy right here. You can drop in right here and right here, a 2-finger drop. So if there's a Tesla, it'd come here, 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 here. I mean, it's just, they're going to walk around this base day at the park. Good hogging base. I'm going to move up to 18. This is a great one. This one being a little bit, you know, it would give you pause. You know, there could be a giant bomb, there could be a giant bomb, but you just got to know that. And then, like I said, my rule of thumb is if I'm not real sure, either heal where you are sure or around wizard towers. I would probably place a heal here. And you can test this out real easy, you know, if there's giant bombs or Teslas right here, or both. You know, if you, between these two, I would probably drop a hog right here, and it's either you'll see a Tesla pop up, or a giant bomb's gonna blow up. Either way, it's good, you know. Do the same thing over here. I'd probably drop it about right here. He'll come in right here. So two things will happen. You either pop a bomb or you'll get Teslas to pop up. Either one's good. If there's no bombs that pop up, or if no bombs go off and Teslas only come up, then you're in good shape. That means them things are somewhere else. But again, real easy to lure, and you'll also kind of wake your clan castle up, and you can just drop a giant. He'll start coming in, and then do the same thing with hog right behind it. Pop your stuff, get them clan castles out, and bring you a couple barbarians. Start drawing them up here. Actually, this stuff isn't even covered. Man, these are some bad bases. Anyway, you can just drop an archer right here, and then go ahead and start your hogs in. Anyways, but this is a good one for you guys that want to hog a base. That'd be a good one to go for. And the Crown Prince right here. This is, me and Tar were chatting on the message board last night and saying, I think I said something like that's an insult to Town Hall 10s, and he correctly pointed out that this is an insult to Town Hall 9s and 8s. But no, I mean, I take it back. I mean, it would be a decent Town Hall 8. He's got a couple extra defenses. I mean, well, no, it didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Alright. He's only got 3 air defenses, but as you can see, there is no spaces for Teslas on the inside of this base, and there are no spaces for giant bombs. So that means if he's got them. Oh no, there's his 4th air defense over there. And his 6th cannon. Man, this is a bad base. Anyway, take your pick. Personally, I'd drop a couple. I'd probably go 1, 2. I'd probably drop 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you take these 2 mortars out and get the clan castle lured. Yeah. Anyway, this would not be a tough one to figure out. You can. Yeah, that's not going to be covering. So I mean, probably drop you maybe 2 or 3 hogs. I'd say 3 hogs right on this wizard tower, and 2 things will happen. You'll get that. They'll take that wizard tower out, and you'll get the clan castle lured, and then you don't have to worry about the splash damage from that knucklehead anymore. And then find a happy place to anchor. Maybe set an archer right here, and or could you start? Well, no, screw it. Do it over here. It don't matter. And pull them out, beat them up, and then take your pick where you want to drop your hogs. There's no spring traps. There's no little bombs. There's no giant bombs. I mean, it'd be so easy to test for giant bombs anywhere you go. This is just a real bad base. Do not set your base up like this, boys and girls. This would be a bad one. I mean, he does have a Town Hall 10. You're going to find out, if you're using hogs to clean this, if your hogs get to this and they're the last thing standing, they're beating up on a Town Hall, you'll find that it's going to take them a little bit longer. There are more hit points. What is it? 5,000 hit points on a Town Hall 10. So it'll take it a little bit longer to beat it up, but this is an easy base. All right. If y'all got any questions on another base, email me, hit me up on Facebook, whatever. Let's go get him 300. This should be another W. Bulls on parade. See ya.